Hello and welcome to another Every Tuesday tutorial. In this week's tutorial, I'm going to walk you through my method for creating a watercolor glitter effect in Procreate using your iPad lettering. So what you see on screen is exactly what we're going to be creating together. So a lot of you might know already how to blend different textures onto a white background, but this technique will allow you to blend those textures without having to worry about what color background you have. So you can put this on any colored or textured background that you please and nothing will change. So it's a really handy tip. So that is what we're going to be doing together this week. So what I'm going to do is create a brand new document that's screen size. I'm going to walk you through the method for applying it on white if that's all you care about. And then this little bit more complex tip, I'll walk you through the steps on how to make it appear on any background that you please, like you see on screen. Okay, so I have a brand new document right here. I'm going to change my color to a black so we can see it. Whenever I'm creating this effect, I always letter out my words or my phrases using black. And I'm going to be using a default brush right here. If it's under the calligraphy category and it's called streaks. So that's the brush that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to write out watercolor glitter. So from here, you're going to bring in your textures. I have two texture kits, which I'm going to be using for this tutorial, but any watercolor texture or glitter texture will work. For the glitter texture, I recommend it being silver. I'll leave links to my watercolor texture kit, my metallic texture kit in the video description. They were designed for use specifically in Procreate. So if you are interested in trying out some new textures, the links are right in the video description. So I'm just going to bring in my watercolor texture first. So I'm going to go to insert a photo and I'm going to choose a watercolor texture. So the texture that I want to use for this one, let's use this purple and blue one right here. And you just want to make sure that when you're scaling it down that it covers all of your lettering. So I'm going to bring it to about here. So all of my lettering is covered. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to change this blend mode. So I'm just going to tap on this N right here and I'm going to come over to lighten and choose screen. And that will put that texture right on top of my lettering. So the next thing I need to do is bring in my glitter texture. So I'm going to bring in a silver glitter texture. So I'm just going to grab it right here, scale it down like we did with the watercolor texture. And that looks good. And then you're just going to change the blend mode on this. So tap on the end, come to contrast and choose overlay. So that is how to quickly create a watercolor glitter effect in Procreate, but it only works on a white background. If I change the color of my background right here, let me drag this down here, and I've got black selected right now. So if we wanted to put this on a black background, if I tap this and put fill layer, you can see it doesn't work on any other color background except for white. So in order to make it work on a different color background, we need to add in some extra steps. So this method is a little bit more complex, but it's totally doable. So the first thing you want to do is come to your lettering layer and you're just going to tap on it and then choose select. And then you're going to tap on your watercolor texture right above it. And down here, you're going to get your selection menu. You're going to tap on these two horizontal lines right here. So you're going to tap it once, and then you're going to tap it one more time. And this will create a selection. So we have our selection of our lettering, but it's going to put the texture that we then tapped on within that selection. So if I turn off my watercolor texture right here, you can see I can even turn off my lettering layer and you can see I've just got a layer that is just this texture. And from here, if you have your glitter texture and it's still set to overlay, it will work on a black background. But if you want to take things further and make sure that you have a layer that's also a selection of your lettering that has the glitter in it, you just repeat the exact same steps. So I'm just going to come back to my lettering layer, select it, come and tap on my glitter layer, tap on my horizontal lines down here twice, and then I can turn off my glitter layer. I've got my watercolor, the main square of watercolor turned off, and I can turn off my original lettering. And now I just have my watercolor lettering and my glitter lettering. And then I can change my blend mode over here one more time, come to contrast and choose overlay. And now I've got that all set and I can change my background to whatever I'd like. So if we want to change it to a blue, You can see it works on any color background. So that is how to create a watercolor glitter lettering effect using Procreate. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe and don't forget to head on over to my blog, every-tuesday.com, for even more design and lettering tutorials and freebies. And for more on my own design and lettering, be sure to check out my Instagram. My handle is @everytuesday. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.